And whoa, okay, so that's 9, and we've got, so okay, that's Exacxies. And then hit him with the grape shot. Storm, baby. We did it. We got the grape shot Otter combo off. We did it. Nice. We finally got the combo. Welcome, friends. I am Average Zen. You have found Average Zen Presents on Twitch, live, coming at you on this Casual Tuesday edition, or perhaps you're watching at Average Zen on YouTube. Hello. There are a lot of you now. Yes, we are growing over 1,000 in the Zen community, all watching us be destroyed. For the most part. Occasionally we win. But that is Casual Tuesday. That's what we're doing today. We are heading into Historic to check out some more Otter antics. Not the card Otter antics. In fact, I'm calling this one Otter's Song. We are basically, if you've caught our Draft Otter Pioneer video a few weeks ago, then you may be familiar with this combo, but we're taking it to Historic today because there's a couple more fun cards we can play with there that work very well with this strategy. Essentially, our core combo revolves around Valley Floodcaller and Mox Amber and Retraction Helix. With those 3 cards, we can essentially make an infinitely big Valley Floodcaller and have infinite mana. If we have Rona, Herald of Invasion in play, we have infinite loot until we run out of cards. We can use Noxious Revival to bring something back from the graveyard, which will be relevant because we're running a 4-of Song of Creation. And this is what is, I saw this and I was like, man, I got to give this a try. Someone was running a Song of Creation deck, and Emery Lurker of the Lock. We have, along with Grape Shot and Malevolent Rumble, and we have kind of adapted it from MTGO for Arena because we don't have Mox Opal, we don't have a lot of the things that really go along with this deck, but we do have some tricks up our sleeves. So we brought in some friends in the name of Otters. I need Frostcliff Siege to give our guys Trample and Haste. Also, a few Pyroclasms. The Grape Shot can be a finisher. The Valley Floodcaller can be a finisher. Rona could be a finisher. Jace, Wielder of Mysteries, could definitely be a finisher. With Song of Creation, it is very possible that we will deck ourselves because we will play an additional land on each of our turns. We can cast a spell. Whenever we cast a spell, we draw 2 cards, and at the beginning of our end step, we discard our hand. If you want the full deck list, hit exclamation deck in chat. You can always check out our video description link, the Architect link on YouTube in the video description while you're down there hitting the like and subscribe. The only other thing to note, Mutavault can be turned into a creature for 1 mana, which will also make it an Otter because it's got all creature types. So keep that in mind because that could be useful as well as a beater. Let's jump into the queue and see if we can make some Otter songs. I think chances are we're going to be swimming uphill, upstream. These rivers, they're gonna be pushing back. The Otters are gonna have to flap and dog paddle, and you know what? They don't really do that, do they? They kind of do like a sinuous thing, yeah, like a rabbit jumping through the snow. All right, I like it. We got a Coruscation Mage, Mox Amber, Malevolent Rumble, and a Mox Jasper. Maybe we'll find something good with that. We'll see. Well, enter tap for that guy and pass the turn. I think we go Malevolent Rumble because we want to do the Offspring, don't we? We want to pay 4 for that. And we have a Retraction Helix. That's spicy. Let's go Malevolent Rumble. We will grab the Quicksilver Lapidary. And pass the turn. Next turn, that puts us on Coruscation Mage with Offspring. Let's see if that makes a difference. Here we're going full Otter. Alright, Coruscation Mage with Offspring. Yes, please. Alright, and now we get started. Mox Amber. Mox Jasper, neither of which produce mana at the moment, but we might as well go ahead and get some damage in. Ossification. Oh, let's see, I would have probably picked, if I were them, the Shifting Woodlands. I forgot to mention this. Let's go with Inner Tapped. We'll do the Quicksilver Lepidiotrist and a Mox Amber Opal. And I believe we want to no attack. Oh, we got an ossification for the other Coruscation Mage. That is not our only win condition. 9 lives. Okay. That seems on theme so far with what we've seen. Alright, we have a Shifting Woodland. Let's pay. We don't have anything in there for it to become a copy of that we particularly care about. So let's go ahead and tap that. Yes, and we'll play another guy. Mox Amber. We'll keep the old one. Or new one. Oh my goodness. Okay, well apparently we already had an artifact. Oh, that's right. We had the Mox Jasper in the graveyard. Ah, okay. That doesn't bring up the Delirium for Shifting Woodland. Is it Delirium or is it? No, yes, it is Delirium. Molten Duplication on the cat. I'll tell you what. Well, let's go ahead and keep that from happening. Sure. Yep. I mean, sure. Go for it. Yep. I mean, there was nothing we could do. That was the only card in our hand. That was absolutely all we could do. I guess we could have bounced the other thing back to their hand, but they've already started the loop. Okay, come on. Rough start. Rough start. Can we get it? We just didn't have very much there. We did not want actually all those mana rocks. We wanted like an Emery or the Song of Creation in hand. Anything to draw us more cards or reuse stuff from our graveyard. Okay, well, this at least has a win con in hand. That is something, and we have our mana base. Let's go Inner Tapped and pass the turn. So really, we want a Song of Creation now, I think. With Grape Shot in hand, we definitely want a Song of Creation. We have Grape Shot and Jace Wielder of Mysteries. All right, well, let's go with Quicksilver. We'll leave that in hand because we don't have Metalcraft yet. Next turn, I think we go Frostcliff. Norn's Inquisitor. All right, then. Well, let's go Trample and Haste. And we will, in fact, attack. It is a 2-1 with Trample now. That's good, right? And we have a Mutavault. That's also notable. Valley Floodcallers, where are you? Knock, knock, Otters. Well, they're incubating. Okay, then. Well, I guess we got another Quicksilver Lapodiatrist. No attacks. Whoa, come on, we need to draw something good here. Mondrak. Okay. We have not hit any of our key cards yet, with the exception of our win conditions. We don't have any of the setup, other than the mana rocks. This is disappointing. Yeah, we'll do that. Yep, our turn. Okay, well, the land is really not what we wanted to see at this point. Okay. Yep, that's just game. Good Lord. Where are our good cards? Where are they? Where are they? We are all in on this combo strategy, and we are having a lot of difficulties finding any of the pieces for it. It's the same as last hour. Combo decks, Shuffler is shutting you down today. No, no, no. You will not get the cards you need. Absolutely zero chance. Gandalf will make sure of it. Alright, well, this is a pretty bad hand. Alright, we'll stick with this, I guess. At least we have the Rona and a Mox Jasper. Alright, now this enter tapped. Well, looks like we're dealing with a colorless Eldrazi. Oh, finally we get a Valley Floodcaller in the mix. Well, Malevolent Rumble it up, and we'll grab an Emery Lurker of the Lock, thank you. That's fine. I don't think the Pyroclasm was going to be much good. Glaring Fleshraker. Oh boy. That's going to ramp them and deal us some damage. Let's pay 2 life. We'll go ahead and cast Rona. Cast our Mox Jasper. And no attacks. Just to lower the cost on Emery. So next turn we can, I don't know why we paid the 2 life. Whoops. Worn Power Stone. Yay, they get a thing. Ramping into Ugin. Sweet. Alright, come on. We can win out of nowhere, but we have to have the cards. We've done it in mono blue. Can we do it Now, okay. We got an Emery. We will draw and discard. Alright, we discard the Quicksilver Lapidiotrist. Mill. What do we mill? Hello? Come on, man. Of course we milled a Song of Creation. Why wouldn't we mill a Song of Creation? Cool. Okay, alright then. Well, let's draw a card and discard a card. Alright, cool. We got the Song of Creation. After all, we had another copy. Excellent. Because they cast Ugin next turn. I'm almost certain of it. So we'll see if we can go off in their face. I don't think so, because we don't have the Valley Floodcaller out, and we don't have the Frostcliff Seeds out. So, could be an issue. Alright, cool. Well, now they're going to continue to set up. That might be good news for... Oh, and they cast the One Ring. Cool. They're very serious about this board, aren't they? I guess they don't have an Ugin in hand. They're drawing for it. I don't think they needed the protection from us. Solemn Simulacrum, cool. Alright. They got a lot of mana rocks and a lot of mana. And they've dealt 10 damage to us. About to be 4 more. Hey man, here you go. Okay, they did not attack. They like toying with their food. Hello, here you go. Alright then. Well, let's play Shifting Woodlands. And we don't have anything in there for that to really matter with. So let's go and cast Song of Creation. And we will grab a Mox Amber. Play said Mox Amber. And draw and discard. And we'll discard the Emery. Actually, no, we'll discard the Emery. And draw a few cards. That is unfortunate that they have protection at the moment, because now we do have the combo. That is very, very unfortunate. Alright, Mana Confluence, so protection from everything. But their stuff doesn't have protection from everything. Alright, so we cast the Valley Floodcaller. No, we've already messed up. I should have used the Eldrazi. I should have used the Eldrazi. It doesn't matter, because we can't attack them anyway because of the stupid One Ring. Oh my god. Of course they had the One Ring. I haven't seen anybody play the One Ring in the past 6 months in historic play. And then the one time we draw into the combo and we're getting ready to shut out the game the turn before they play the One Ring. Right before the turn before we go off on our combo turn. We didn't know we were going to go off on our combo turn. We just drew into it. If we would have played the Valley Floodcaller, and used that Eldrazi spawn, we would have been able to clear their board with a Retraction Helix, bounce everything that they own back to their hand, and then attack them with infinitely big otters or a creature or whatever. Oh man, okay. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. We'll see if we can do it this time. Finally found the Song of Creation. The Otters, they have their song. Let them sing. Hey, they found the song. Well, let's get a Mox Opal in our hand. All right. Mephetic Drought, cool. Some artifact shenanigans gonna happen here. I think the correct answer here is to flash out the Valley Floodcaller next at the end of their turn, because we can go Song of Creation next turn. Deadly Dispute. Makey Treasure. And Grim Bobble. Yes, you have killed our thing. You've done it. Now there's a much more dangerous thing on the board, though. There's an Otter. Oh, yes. Okay. This is good. Okay, so we want to go Rona. And then hold off. Well, we might as well attack. We can cast the Opal and Mox Jasper at instant speed to buff the Valley Floodcaller if we need to. I'm hoping to go after Rona, but they will not. They're going to return the Grim Bobble. Sweet. -2 on the Valley Floodcaller, but no. We're just going to cast our 0 mana spell and make it bigger. I would have loved to have saved that for the Song of Creation. But, you know, these things happen. Even better. Okay, all right. Here we go. Let's go Song of Creation. We will draw a card and discard. Oh, that's tough. I think we need to discard the Mox Jasper, though. And then cast the Mox Amber. And draw a few cards. Play this. Play the Retraction Helix on Valley Floodcaller. All right, now we're in business. So we're going to draw a card and discard the the Mox Jasper. No, the Mutavault. And then we're going to bounce the Core Skyfisher back to your hand. Play the Mox Jasper. And now we have... Oh, man, and we can even finish it off with a Grape Shot. Look at this. Watch this. Beautiful. No, we don't need it. And we'll tap that. And hit that. Boop. Boop, boop. And whoa. Okay, so that's 9. And we've got... So, okay, that's Xaxes. And then hit him with the Grape Shot. Storm, baby. We did it. We got the grape shot Otter combo off. We did it. Nice. Okay, we can relax. We got our combo. We finally got the combo. There was a lot of hoops to jump through. Personally, I think it's a little bit worse off than the mono blue version, but we do have some alternate win conditions in the grape shot and the coruscation mage that we do not have in the mono blue version. So I don't know if it balances out or not. Either way, it's still a ton of fun. Let's do it again. Road Warrior. The mighty, the mad. All right, well, we'll see how this goes. No red to speak of. It could be an issue. We'll enter tapped. All right, we got this guy. Rona, come on out. There you go. We'll save the Mox Jasper for next turn while we need to dig for a red mana source. Herd Heirloom making its way into Historic. I love it. I love it. All right, let's draw and discard. That is a Mox Amber. Let's discard the Pyroclasm. Something tells me it's no good. All right, let's go Mox Jasper. Draw and discard. We'll pitch the Mox Jasper. Mox Amber. And we'll draw and discard. I think we kind of want that, actually. That's tough. Let's get rid of the Frostcliff Siege. That's a bummer. All right, and then we will boot up the Mutavault, and that allows us to cast the Quicksilver Lepidologist, which gets us a Mox Opal. We'll draw and discard, get rid of the Mana Confluence, and play the Mox Opal, and draw and discard. Yeah, we'll get rid of the Emery. That's fine. I think we drew enough cards there. So yeah, they're gonna have to kill Emery. But that still leaves us with a decent board state here. If we can hit a Valley Floodcaller and a Retraction Helix, we win, I think. We may have played our hand out a little bit too early there. We'll see. Let's pay the 2 life. We can turn... okay, well, let's draw a card and discard. We will discard the Mox Jasper. We will play the Song of Creation. We will tap Emery and play a Mox Jasper from hand. So we're gonna equip this guy, or rather boot him up. Tap this for a red. Play this. Yes. Oh, we got a grape shot. I like it. All right, play our land for turn. Draw and discard. We'll discard the Emery. And I think that's probably all we want to do. Oh, no, this is terrible. We cannot. We cannot. Oh, man, we only got a 2 damage grape shot. Well, I mean, we're gonna have to discard it if we don't. Well, that's a bummer. Good thing we have the Coruscation Mage. Damage is still on the table. Damage is still on the table. Oh, okay. And then Noxious Revival. We'll pay the life. Get the Grape Shot back. No, get the Mox Jasper back. Oh, that's on top. Okay, play the Mox Amber. And we'll keep the old one, or the new one. We'll draw and discard. We discard the Rona. We will play the Retraction Helix because we cannot really do anything other than that. And that'll go back to the graveyard, so that's a bummer. Okay, so let's return that to your hand. Finally found an answer to the Regal Imperious Sword. Oh my goodness. They were like, oh my god, what, we have to sit through this every turn? No, not doing it. Alright, let's do it again. That was a little silly. We were digging. We weren't going to win quickly, but we were going to do it. We got all of the one-of cards in our hand that were being discarded to Song of Creation that we absolutely do not want. And it's a tricky card, Song of Creation. The Otter Song, very complex. This hand I think we can go with. I don't know why. I just feel like that is the case. Alright, they have the authority of the consoles. I tell you what, let's go Tormod's Crypt and cast Emery. And that's fine if she enters tapped. Shouldn't have haste anyway. Hey, we got some things in there we can use. Well, I like it. Sorceress Spyglass. Okay. Well, that kind of sucks. And we can't even use Retraction Helix on it. They looked at our hand and cast Sorceress Spyglass. Wonderful. I love when white mana and when mono white and green break the color pie. Alright, so this is just like straight salt. This is just salt taxes, isn't it? They have hexproof authority, so I can't even target them with our damage, with our grape shot. Alright then. Cool. We're having fun playing Magic the Gathering. Oh, they've got a Doom Scar. Fun. Alright then. Well, I mean, we're just drawing nothing but lands here. Cool. And this isn't instant. So I think the answer is we boot up Mutavault and at the end of their turn, Retraction Helix, the Sorceress Spyglass. What are they giving themselves protection from? This is ridiculous. Mutavault. Okay. Mm, uh, oh, well, they just came prepared to deal with us, didn't they? This seems a little unfair. All right, well, Frostclave Siege, I guess. And we'll try to draw a card and see if we can find our way out of this. Mox Jaspers, okay. That is more lands. We're good on lands. Surprisingly, 0 blue sources. Wonderful. Okay. Gideon's Intervention naming Emery, Lurker of the Lock. Okay. Well. Alright, Song of Creation seems good here. Let's go ahead and cast that. And we'll do a Mox Jasper. Boot up the Mutavault. Apply Retraction Helix on the Mutavault. Alright, grab a... grab a Mox Amber. Draw some cards. Pay another 2 life for that. Grab a Quicksilver Lapodiatrist. Cool. Play the Mox Opal. I mean, our stuff comes into play tapped anyway, so it's like, what is even the point? Well, let's go with tap this for a... no, we already got rid of that. Oh my god, this is just ridiculous. This is ridiculous. You got enough stuff over there, Chief? You got enough protection from my cards? Wrath of God. Okay. What are we doing here? What are we doing? I cannot blame Emery, Lurker of the Lock, but you know what I can do? You know what I can do? I can Shifting Woodlands into a Valley Floodcaller. And I will most definitely attack you. Alright, and I guess we hold off on the Mox Amber. No, we play the Mox Amber. I don't care. Tap it for a blue. Yes. Of course, we draw all this stuff after we've already played or went to combat. We'll play another Song of Creation. We'll play a... Wait, Resolve. We'll play another Mox... Wait, we'll play another Mutavault. We'll play another Mox Jasper. We'll keep the old one there. We'll play another Valley Floodcaller. Cool. And Forest. And in the turn. Man, we had to get rid of another Retraction Helix, our only answer to all this nonsense on the board, because we drew that absolutely dead last. Isn't that great? Isn't that wonderful timing? That was what we were digging for, the card we're digging for, and we drew it dead last after we're out of mana. Get another board wipe. That would be super cool. No, okay, we got another Song of Creation. All right, let's get rid of that Song of Creation. And we'll boot up the Mutavault. And boot up the Mutavault. Even though they deal no damage. We'll tap this, play this, draw some cards. All right, we'll keep the new one. Play the land, pay 2 life. Play the Valley Floodcaller. Cool. Tap the Mox Jasper for a red. Play the Mox Jasper. Draw a card. Discard the breeding pool. Alright, we'll keep the old one. Grab the Noxious Revival. We'll even pay the life for that. And we'll grab from our graveyard the Retraction Helix. And we decked ourselves because we didn't have Jace out in play. Oh, fun. We finally got the piece we need. We finally got it, and we decked ourselves. Cool. That was quite the thing. Well, yeah, we definitely, if we would have been able to hold on to the Retraction Helix at any point in that game, we definitely come back from that and win. Absolutely. But no. No, that's the theme for the day. If there is a wrong order to get your cards in, we will get it. We will get them in exactly the wrong order. And that's just how it's going today. Don't tell me hello. I know what that means. Look at you, mono black player. That means you're going to duress us or Thoughtseize us right away. Intimidation tactics. I'm sorry. Artifact or a creature. Go for it. Yeah, choose the artifact. They choose Coruscation Mage. That was a one of. All right. Cool. We got a Deep Cavern Bat now. Dreams of Steel and Oil. Yeah, okay. Dedicated discard. You gotta love it. Down to 2 cards in hand. Down to 2 cards in hand. Just to make sure that they can't make us discard those. There you go. Unstoppable Slasher. I don't care. It's ridiculous. Yep, go for it. Not much we can do about that. Okay. No. All right then. Absolute dogs. Not absolutely dogged by an unstoppable slasher, dreams of steel and oil, intimidation tactics. And they cut down our 1/1. What are we playing up against today? Oh, hits you. That's who we're playing up against now. All right, we have the combo in hand. Can we win? Can we win with the combo in hand? Probably not, because our opponent will immediately Thoughtseize us. It is tapped. A symbol. Yes. All right then. Oh, well, let's auto pay. Get ourselves a Mox Opal in hand. And pass the turn. I like it. We even have the Mutavault. We should have played it just then. Why did I play the Mana Confluence? Oh, we should have played the Mutavault. Delny. Okay. Well, we definitely block. Here we go. All right, Mutavault. Check. Let us pass the turn. Elspeth Stormslayer. So they make 8 tokens with the mobilize. All right, here we go. All right, we have to win this turn. Oh, we can't flash it in on their turn. Oh my God. That's why we didn't get to play it. Because of stupid Voice of Victory. Oh my God, that is annoying. I was wondering why I didn't get the chance to flash it in. Ah, see? Yeah, I meant... Alright, let's try again. Jesus. We've gotten to do the thing one time about 30 minutes ago. That's fair enough, though. Fair enough. Alright, Noob Master Troll. Cool. I'm sure this will be a very clean fight. With the opponent going first. And we have 2 Emeries in hand, 0 artifacts. We do have a Malevolent Rumble. Could be relevant. We'll see. If our new Master Troll ever shows up to the game. In the meantime, I guess we're surfing the waves with rats and frogs and birds. Hey, there it is. Llanowar Elf. Okay. Yep, enter tapped. Do the green thing next turn. Alright, well, they got a couple of elves. Let's do our own form of ramp. Let's grab the Song of Creation. We don't want that in the graveyard. Alright, they have a sad robot. They're doing some serious ramp. I'm guessing this leads to Eldrazi or Ugin. Alright, no blocks. Let's see what we can get. Alright, that's that. Let's go with no attacks, play Emery. There goes a bunch of Song of Creations. Oh my. We had all 4 in the top 15 cards of our deck. Alright, what are they going to play now? No blocks. I guess it's our turn. Valley Floodcaller. Seems good. Let's tap this guy and grab a Mox Amber. We will play said Mox Amber. And I believe, well, we will then play a nothing. We'll then play a nothing. Because next turn we win if they don't kill us this turn. Alright, here goes nothing. No, wait, we don't have a hold on. We don't have a thing. Okay, so we gotta tap this for blue. Hold on. And then cast the Song of Creation. Crack that. Alright, play it. Yes. Uh-huh. Alright, we'll take that, and we now have both. We have both. This is excellent. We have both copies of Retraction Helix. So we go bam. And we will then toss this back to your hand. And then we'll cast this on the... Oh no, we cannot do this. We cannot. Hold on. We gotta think about this. Shifting Woodlands into Valley Floodcaller. No, because it doesn't have haste. Okay, well... Can we give it haste? No, but we can turn Shifting Woodlands. No, we can't do that. Alright, so let us then instead cast the Mox Jasper. I think that's what we needed. Okay, so we get Noxious Revival for 0 mana. No. Oh, what? That's not what I meant to click on. Oh, you dummy. You utter dummy. Why did I do that? And then we'll return, Yep. That was, we could have found our way out of that. Obviously, our opponent saw the line. We had it. We just needed to finagle. That's got to do it for our crazy shenanigans here with Otters. This will probably be the last time we play with Song of Creation anytime soon. Yeah, that was much harder than the mono blue version because of the Song of Creation, the card that we wanted to play with. Yeah, challenge accepted. We still managed to have some fun games, though. But, yeah, I don't Sometimes I think people just write articles about things just because they have nothing better to do. It doesn't necessarily have to be good advice. They just want to talk, to hear themselves talk. So, yeah, that's how I kind of feel about that article that I read about the Emery Song of Creation deck. It's like, you're making this too complicated. It doesn't have to be this hard. That's kind of how it feels, but it can be fun. Some of us like a little more complex things. Maybe you're a classic rock guy. Some people are prog rock guys, you know? You gotta, everybody to each their own. As always, love one another, be cool. Don't be a jerk. Have fun playing Magic the Gathering.